Hey, welcome to Paul's Take. Welcome to Paul's Take. Let me get my podcast going and I'll be right with you. Please stand by. Hello, welcome to Paul's Take. And today we're talking about the 5G conspiracy. That's right. Well, first of all, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Today they had the second day of the Republican convention, and it was really nice. I don't know if you caught any of it. You should have. I was very impressed with it. Not so much with, not that it wasn't bad, but I was really impressed with the production value of it all. It was really, it's live, and they were cutting through this video and this speaker, and the speeches were done really well. And people were able to speak and talk forever in front of a live audience and perfectly. It was really amazing. I could never do that. At least I don't think I could ever do that. Maybe if I do this for another 10 years, I could be smooth like that. But anyhow, let's move on to 5G conspiracy. So if you haven't heard, the newest thing out now is 5G. And apparently it is available in some locations. But it's not, I would say, it's not fully rolled out yet, partially rolled out. And you can see them putting up towers everywhere. So the thing about 5G is the next level in your cell phone service. Right now is 4G? And the 5G is supposed to be so much better, like considerably better. What makes it better, you say? Well, first of all, the main thing is it's very powerful. Well, in a sense where it's much faster. Okay, so it's faster. And that's important. But I don't think it's so much the speed that makes a conspiracy out there. What it is the power it puts out. Because as you know, what runs your cell phone is radio waves. And that's like radiation. Radio waves is like radiation. It's frequencies and stuff. And the frequency now is apparently been harmless to us, right? But the 5G is so powerful that if they don't like you, they can coordinate your phone and melt your brains. I think they're doing it now. Oh, for the 11th. Okay, no, they're not. But that's part of it. So, but of course, they're not advertising that 5G will melt your brains. No, of course not. What they're saying is it'll improve your service. It'll give you much more broadband, meaning you can service a lot more people. Like right now, they're fighting for bandwidth. So how many people can get on the internet at one time? With the 5G, you can just put so much more bandwidth. So you can have like way more devices on the network. Excuse me. So that helps everybody. So you can have like everything can be connected to the internet. You can have multiple devices and not worry about using up all the space. That is, it's to be, like I said, faster, more powerful, and much more ability to put more stuff on the internet, more stuff through the air. And also what they can do is you can say, this Paul guy from Paul's Take, he knows too much. Let's give him the coronavirus. Coronavirus for Paul Shepard. And next thing you know, they send the radio waves into my gut and it makes me sick. And then I think I'm sick because of the coronavirus. It was actually because they're pumping in tons and tons of radiation into your body until you melts it from the inside out. Turns you into a zombie. They can link into your brain. 5G is the radio frequency of your brain. So with the 5G, they can control your thoughts. You think it's your thoughts, but it's not your thoughts. It's the government controlling your mind, saying, you know what? I think I'll vote for that monkey, that kangaroo for president. And then you think that's a great idea. I'll just vote for a rabbit. But it really wasn't your thoughts. It was the government using 5Gs to infiltrate your brain. So they'll give you thoughts like, I think I should spend all my money. I think I want to work longer, get paid less. I think I want to obey and not be fighting the government. I believe everything the government says. Yeah. That's the problem with 5G. They're going to infiltrate your brain. You won't know who you are. They could turn you into a clone, a zombie, or just advertise. Maybe they'll have thoughts. You'll be just walking down the street, and then you'll think, I'm hungry, even though you just ate. Maybe I want McDonald's. They can sell your brainwaves to the highest bidder. So, what do you think about that? Are you nervous? Are you afraid? 5G is out there. So it doesn't even really matter if you have I guess you do need a phone. You need a device, right? So they can locate you, triangulate you. They know where you are with your phone. Without a phone, they don't know where you are. It's hard to zap you if they don't know where you are. They might zap the wrong person. And then Elon Musk, he's putting that Starlink. If you know what Starlink is, it's a bunch of satellites. Just to be how many was there? I want to say 12,000. He's going to put up 12,000 satellites, I believe. And they're going to be all over the world. And it's going to have internet service. We got cheap internet service throughout the world. But now you got 5G all over the world. They can take you out from space. What in the world? Conspiracy. Because I heard apparently Elon Musk and Trump are buddies. That's why Musk is getting away with murder. That's why he is getting all these kickbacks from the government. They're helping out with Tesla. They're helping out with SpaceX, with all these contracts to make these rockets and send stuff to space for the government. Oh, excuse me. They're pals. And they're also doing Neuralink. That's right. The government wants Elon Musk to get that Neuralink in. You know what that Neuralink is? Well, it's this one company that Elon Musk has founded that wants to connect you to the internet, connect your brain into the internet. How do they do that? They take a piece out of your skull, replace it with a plug, and that connects to your brains, little things that go into your brain. And then the selling point is, well, now you don't have to type, you don't have to speak. If you want information, you want something, all you got to do is think, and you're connected to the internet. And it will send information right to your brain. I'm losing my voice. It must be the 5G. All right. So that's part of it. Elon Musk is kind of paving the way for all these different things that can control you. Starlink, SpaceX. SpaceX is saying out that Starlink, and they're getting ready to ship people to Mars. How convenient. Why are they doing that? It's part of their control. They're probably going to escape. They're going to escape Earth and wipe out the planet. Turn everybody into mindless robots. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm losing my voice. So I think I better make this short. Anyhow, let's move on. Okay, everything I just said was total conspiracy, right? This is what I heard, but I don't really believe it. What I do believe is at the point of the 5G that makes it so harmful. But actually, but then again, I forgot to mention this part. There is a lot of countries out there or people. There's people that are tearing down the 5G towers. They don't trust it. They do believe, people really do believe that it's bad for you. And some countries, even some cities here in Northern California, they're pausing the production of the towers until they get further study on it. So there are people out there that totally believe that 5G is there to harm you or can harm you. I don't think that. I could be completely wrong, and I could change my mind. But for right now, I don't think the 5G wireless connection or the signal is harmful to your body. I don't think it's going to tap into your brain and melt it or give you coronavirus. I don't believe that. But there is a bona fide, what's the word I'm looking for? Sinister agenda for the 5G. What is that? As if what I mentioned before wasn't enough. But no, I don't think that. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe that could melt your brain. Maybe it could give you coronavirus. Maybe it could tap into your brain waves and make you think things or stuff. Maybe. But what it definitely can do with the broadband, with the added capacity, they are going to, check this out. I think this whole coronavirus, well, maybe not the coronavirus so much, but all this rioting and stuff is paving the way for this. It is just like people are going to be begging for this, not realizing what it means. But for security, people will give away their freedoms, right? That's what happens. You get all this chaos. People are like, fix the chaos. We don't like it. It's scary. I want to be able to walk around and feel safe. I want to get attacked by mobs. So people are going to start to demand. They want more security. They want accountability, right? So basically, if I'm walking down the street and I get attacked, or somebody steals my car, or burns down my car, or tries to break into my house, or anything like that, they want that person to get caught. If somebody beats me in the head, I want that person to get caught, right? Well, how are we going to catch them? My memory is terrible. Somebody could beat me up. So what did that guy look like? Yeah, it was this girl. She was about 7. She was mean as can be. She had pigtails and a machete. It was horrible. That's probably not going to narrow down. But what this 5G can do for everybody is they can put cameras everywhere, on every corner. They can line the streets with cameras. I believe they do that in China, that there's cameras all over China. There's like in England too, I believe, that there's cameras everywhere. You can't get away with anything because the cameras will catch you. They're just imagine if every inch of public property, let's say in the cities, every inch was covered by cameras of all angles. So no matter if you turn your face this way, cameras going to catch you. You turn your face this way, cameras going to see you. They'll be able to identify. They have what's it called? Facial recognition software. Everybody will be able to be recognized with the computer software, the programming. So if anybody does anything, you try to rob a store, you try to smack a kid in the face, you try to do whatever, steal a bike, fart or something, I don't know, cough on somebody, call somebody ugly, the cameras will catch you. There will be no way to get away from the cameras. And people are less likely to do anything if they know for a fact that they will get caught. There's just no escaping it. You'll get caught, and then you can be tracked as well. So they'll know who did whatever, and they can follow you. They can track you no matter where you go because there's cameras everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's going to be cameras like there is like telephone poles or something. Just on every corner. They're going to be so common. They're going to be so cheap. They can be solar powered. They can be wired right to the Starlink satellites. I've seen these 360-degree cameras. You put one camera here, and you could zoom in anywhere you want. It's always videotaping in all directions. So if you have one camera, you can get all around the whole section, and you can zoom in. The magnification is amazing. The resolution is amazing. And you put these around, you put one every few hundred feet, you got the whole world covered. You can't get away with anything. And people will want it. After all this mayhem and lawlessness, people are going to say, yes, I want to feel safe. I will give away some of my freedom to feel completely safe. And really, it would work. The sad thing is, I myself, a big believer in freedom. And I mean, really, I'm basically on the, yeah, I would like to see these cameras. I hate to say it, but people are nuts out there. I'm a good citizen. I don't break the law. I have nothing to worry about. It's not like they're going to spy on good people for no reason. They're going to, if you are marked, and granted, you could be falsely marked, or the system could be corrupt. Here's where probably the problem is. Say you have a really corrupt government. They have access to this system. Say the Democrats or Republicans are in office, and you get some really corrupt politicians. Well, now, if they want to harm you, you can't escape them. If they say, just show all the Republicans or the Democrats, they can take you out. You can have suicides everywhere, if you know what I mean. And they can get away with it because they have the power of the camera. They can control you. So that's probably the negative part. The good part is, yeah, the streets would be safe from citizen bad guys, but you're not going to be safe from corrupt government. That's the problem. So keep that in mind when they start selling it, start pitching out cameras everywhere. You'll be safe. And granted, you will be safe, I think, from knuckleheads. I don't know. It's a hard trade-off. I almost want to buy into that. But at the same time, I don't want cameras watching me drive. Because let me tell you something. I'm a pretty crazy driver. I'm a safe driver, but I would hate if you get to a point where there were so many cameras, and I hear this is like this in China, where you cannot speed in China. You'll get a ticket, an automated ticket will come to you because they have traffic cameras every few hundred feet, and they monitor your speed, and they monitor the way you drive. And if you do something stupid, you are getting a ticket, and it's like automatic. So I would hate for it to get like that, which I don't think it will, because ultimately the people will request what they want. And I don't think people like their driving freedom, but they want the security of being able to walk around the street safely. And I think ultimately it's not about traffic tickets. Ultimately, it's about locating you and watching you. All right. Well, I think that is my show for today. I appreciate you watching. It's been a pretty short show, but I actually got to go to bed early tonight. Unfortunately, I have training in the morning, book crack early. It sucks. So if you haven't hit subscribe to my channel, please do so you can watch more of my takes on things, more of my conspiracy theories. They're all 100% accurate, I'm sure of it. And who knows, maybe the 5G is going to melt your brain and turn you into a zombie. That's what I think. All right. So hit subscribe. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And I'll be back tomorrow at 12:30. Today I started a little early because I got to go to bed early. All right. Anyhow, like you said, thanks for watching Paul's Take. See you tomorrow.